Hey everyone, I know it's been a while, but finally, the first of 3 DLCs in the expanded world story has come out, and it answers many questions about the world of Reanimal, and most importantly, the war. So, let's take a deep dive into The Prisoner. The main focus of this DLC is the conflict that rages on in the Breach, and I'm very confident my first theory on this game was correct. The area is inspired by Blitz London, and the two sides having the conflict are Sunny Island and the Red Squares. But what else can we understand from this DLC? Well, I think this game is inspired by not just only World War II, but the Cold War as well, and I'll touch on that in a bit. From the opening scene, we can understand that some remnants of the Sunny Island army are still functional. They're still doing halo jumps, sending troops into the battlefield. We can also see groups in the streets moving together as a unit. We can also see that at some point they were recruiting children for the war effort as they grew in desperation to win the conflict. But single-handedly, the most important information we got was on the Red Triangle, and the tactics were/are being used in the war. Let's first start with the tactics. After killing Stellan, the duo heads to a man's house whose head has been blown clean off by a tank, but on the floor outside a bookshelf, red squares. The bookshelf is a secret door that leads to where all the propaganda posters all over the island were being made, and there were bombs and tripwires planted, so if anyone were to find it, they would burn with the evidence. Sunny Island had traitors in its midst. This also helps further understand the boys hanging. They thought he was cooperating with the enemy and was hanged. This also explains how the war escalated so fast. The Red Squares were doing Cold War tactics, going onto Sunny Island as spies, turning the people against themselves and the animals they were supposed to love. This now explains why the posters portrayed animals in such a bad light. It was them the whole time. Now, an even bigger question, if the Red Squares were the ones with the posters, why does one of our main characters, the soldier, put these posters up? She isn't from Sunny Island. She, along with others, have gone undercover to infiltrate and gain the upper hand in war. This explains a different helmet, and also explains why some soldiers were killing each other. They may have shared the same uniform, but they were not on the same side. So, we understand the big reveal of the war, but what about the Red Triangle? There are many symbols in the game, but we have just learnt one of them, the Red Triangle. It pops up all over this DLC, and it represents this. The tower at the end of the DLC and in this poster is the triangle. It's in the shape of a triangle. To catch its train to its stop, you have to enter Ode into the code. Then after you get it right, 3 red triangles appear. Now, what does Ode mean? An ode is a formal lyric poem that praises or deeply reflects upon a person, place, thing, or abstract idea. I believe this is where the cult from the main game will be, as people need to reflect on something, right? What other thing greater to reflect on than their god who has cursed their world? But that's the end of this theory. If anything else is found, or I find something, I might upload another video. But until then, thank you and goodbye.